big worry of the film. I have only one worry about this film, honestly. I am worried that they are one. I am extremely excited to talk about this today. Which we'll be talking about Superman, um, mainly the trailer, but also once again to some other things about Superman because I have a lot of interesting ties to Superman and the creators as well. So I am I'm so excited to talk about this today. Like I'm so excited. It just started. So Superman trailer. The original trailer came out about 3 months ago now, and a teaser trailer came out about 2 days, give or take. So we will be going over that. The Superman movie was filmed here in Cleveland. I was actually around the set when the movie was getting made, so I would like to talk about that as well. Let's start here. Oh, so the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that the creators of Superman, Joe and Jerry, the two men you see right here, the creators of Superman, they lived in this neighborhood that I live in right now. Actually, these houses you see up, above and below, is the creators' houses. And it's not that far from my house. Like I can literally walk there within like 10 minutes, give or take. So I'm just excited to see this film. I am hoping that this movie's good. I do have some worries that we can get into a little bit later as well, especially during the trailer. But I am extremely excited and hoping that this movie is really good. It is going to be the beginning of the new DC universe. It's like I'm talking in circles right now, but because I am so excited. There's so much to talk about. Here's some of the film sets. The right above is downtown Euclid. I think it's Euclid Street, if I'm correct. I walk past this almost every single day going to work. And then below is where they filmed. They filmed in the Progressive Field, which is our baseball stadium here in Cleveland, downtown as well. So I was able to see quite a bit of the filming of the movie, which is more reason why I'm fascinated. But I feel like a lot of people here in Cleveland, unfortunately, don't seem to know Superman was created here in Cleveland. He lived in this neighborhood, Glenville neighborhood. He went to the same high school I graduated from, Glenville High School. And it feels like a lot of people don't seem to even know it, because I bring it up every once in a while to people, like if I was talking about Superman film with them, like just strangers or whatever. And when you bring up Superman was created here in Cleveland, most people seem to be like not even believing, like skeptical about that. They're like, oh, that's kind of weird. They never know that. Let me go back to this image right here. So yeah, these are both the houses. I would recommend, if you live in Cleveland, to look up the Superman houses and come visit them. It's really cool to see, especially knowing all the history behind Superman, the fact that he was the first superhero character, and how like without Superman there wouldn't be all these other superheroes. So it's just amazing that they was able to start. And for me as an artist, every once in a while I'll go over there and just look at the houses and just think about how I want to be one day, like as an artist, like create something that's like as big as and as exciting as Superman. Hopefully one day I will be able to create a manga or a comic or a movie or whatever I really decide to go in. Okay, the first thing I want to point out is how the hell Superman living in the cold like this? Maybe because I hate the cold a lot, but I couldn't live there. I don't care how much powers I have. I could not live up there. Okay, the first thing I was interested about this trailer is who the hell is strong enough to beat the shit out of Superman? Who have this much power? Like that's what got me so curious. Yeah, that's crazy. They got him bleeding out his mouth and whatnot. Look at all these scars on his face. I've seen many Superman films. I've never seen Superman bleeding, I think. If I remember correct. We have never seen Superman this damage. I actually remember the first time I was introduced into Krypto. It was like a cartoon, a Saturday morning cartoon. I think it was called Krypto. It was just about him, and I think that was around 2003, 2004. Who knows? And I thought at the time Krypto was a brand new character, and I remember telling my dad like, "Oh, they made a brand new character called Krypto," and he like, "No, that character been around since forever. You late."
Stop! 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 No! Krypto!
Okay, I ought to kick that dog's ass. 'Cause, like it was unnecessary what he doing. Oh, by the way, this is not the official trailer. I mistakenly said this is the official trailer. No, this is the 5 minute teaser trailer they just kind of released a couple days ago, where they show a little bit more. But yeah, that dog would have got. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it here. I'm just saying I'm not letting the dog beat me up like this.
Krypto. Take me home. Home.
See, I would have crashed out like, "Hey man, dumb dog, help me! I'm dying. Must die out here. Help!"
Krypto. Home.
Low key, his dog ain't no help. he got his face. He got his face buried in that snow. I was called sand in that snow. That can't be put. That cannot be good, dude. Okay, I have a question for this. This is something I never fully understand about Superman. Is okay. I know that he have his what's it called? The thing we're looking at right now. But like, there's sometimes where it just stays up there fully intact, but then there's sometimes where it's like this where it shoots up out the ground. And I guess I don't understand is why sometimes they have it just shoot out of the ground and keep reforming. Wouldn't that be like an issue of how a Superman trying to find a place each time? Or I don't know. Maybe he just knows where it's at all the time. But I'm just like, why is that sometimes? I don't get it. Actually, I know, like the reason I'm confused is like we have we have other beings, like I think in this case it's gonna be robots living in there. So it's like, where are they? Are they underground the whole time, or like how does that work?
Superman!
Yeah, exactly. He got all these robots down there. Where are they at? Where are they living? They live underground when the. I mean, obviously it have to be, but why? I don't know. It seems kind of bizarre to have his thing keep coming up each time. Seem like it'd be annoying to have to, like, every time you go to your crib, you have to rebuild first.
Thank you.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons.
Yo, I low-key did find this funny though. He looked so angry when he just like, thank you, like, yeah, you gotta thank me. He's just like, man, just take the goddamn compliment, shut up.
Here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
14 fractured bones.
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
Yeah, like, who beat the shit out of Superman? I gotta know who's strong enough to do this, man. Avoid them at all costs.
The healthy dose of yellow sun will have you up and at 'em in no time. Level 4? 292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
Okay, now this part, I know a lot of people are complaining that Superman is in pain from the sun and he shouldn't be. I don't think it's the sun. I believe it's him just healing all those fractures and issues he having inside his body is healing, and they probably hurting as they heal. Well, this shot's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I know exactly. The crazy part is I know exactly where this is filmed. I walk right over here, near this building, like all the time.
He's back.
I'm worried about Lex. I feel like Lex is a character. If you don't get him right, almost the whole movie don't work. I know that's kind of probably crazy to say, but if you mess up Lex Luthor, like if he's not intimidating enough or he's not, I don't know, scary enough, it kind of, it kind of just doesn't make the movie as good as it should be. Shout out to my favorite Lex, which is the I forgot the guy's name. He was just here in Cleveland for the fan expose. The guy playing Smallville. That's the best Lex. Let me go back. Where are we?
He's back.
Now this building you see right there, I know this probably was a stupid reason to go back. That building right there is Tower City Cinema. Well, not Tower City Cinema, but Tower City. It's the not the movie theater. I've worked there in the movie theater so long that I keep referring to it as the movie theater. No, it is the mall, downtown Cleveland, and also is apartments. It's also where the red line, blue line, the train system runs underneath ground. So seeing the shot, I just thought was really cool. And you also have Hawkeye, or Hawk Woman coming in. If you're a Clevelander, it makes sense. If you're not a Clevelander, you probably could care less to see that building. Right in front of it was the Huntington Bank. Okay, when I first saw this trailer, though, I can't lie. When I saw Clark's father, I was like, what a weird choice. He just doesn't look like Clark's father to me, honestly. But you know, it's a new Superman, new world, trying something different. Or maybe I'm just too used to Smallville. I was a huge fan of Smallville to the point that I'm almost feel like the characters should look almost like how the characters look on that. So if they do something different, it's almost off-putting to me. Maybe that's only the issue. Who knows? Oh, again, I know exactly where this is filmed. I've seen some of this. I was standing way off to the like the left. And I've seen some of this where they was filming at. I can't lie, I love that shot. That shot looked really cool. Just that little kid raising the flag and all the everything's going around it.
Superman.
They got Superman locked up. And then you got Mr. T. Oh, Mr. Terrific. I'm tripping. I said Mr. T. Mr. Terrific. I like the face mask. Some people, I don't know why people are saying like it's brand new, like they have never done this face mask before. They already have done that face mask before for the Arrowverse. So it looks similar to that, which I still think is, I mean, either way you go, I think it's looking really nice. Again, that is filmed in the Progressive Field. Come on, man, play. Let's see the ugly face. I forgot what character this is. This is a character where he can change his body into like different elements, from my understanding. I forget his name right now. Of course, the Green Lantern. Got a Green Lantern for this movie, which I am excited to see that. Okay. We haven't seen the Green Lantern since like 2011. Oh, not his ugly ass again. Like, I'm super curious about this. Like, how his power is going to work. Is it going to be similar? I wonder if it's going to be similar to the 2011 movie, but at the same time not. Maybe not, because they really don't want to shine a light on that film anymore. That movie, failed so bad, and it's been made fun of constantly with the Deadpool movies and every other thing. The funny thing is, I just watched that movie not that long ago for the first time in like forever. I meant to mention, I should have mentioned that. I didn't hate the movie, but I didn't love it as well. Okay, I like this shot because I know exactly again where this is in Cleveland. And this is the bridge connecting to the west side, the west and east side of Cleveland, Ohio. Once again, I know where this is. Oh, go back. I didn't even go that far back. I didn't. There. Right there is the arcade. It's basically another mall in downtown. It's barely used. Like, it's not that many businesses in there anymore, unfortunately. But it looks really nice. Like, I strongly recommend if you are a Clevelander, so let's come to Cleveland, look for the arcade. It's multiple buildings though, because like you have one section, then you can walk out, and then there's a street, and then you cross the street, and then there's the other section. But it's even though it's not a lot of business in there, it looks really nice. There we go. The whole Superman trailer. Me personally, I cannot wait to look to see his movie. Actually, let's go back. There's one thing, if I can get a good shot of just his suit. I personally like the suit. I've heard a lot of people complain about the suit. I think the issue is a lot of people are comparing it to Henry Cavill. I forgot. I suck at pronouncing people's names. But the last Superman. A lot of people are comparing it to that, and maybe that's the reason why they don't like it. I think it looks really cool. I like how bright and vibrant it is. And I love the Superman logo. I know it's from the Superman Kingdom Come, if I'm correct. And then the robots. I'm so interested in seeing how they operate and how they work and how many are there that he have around him, not just around him, but around the Fortress of Solitude.
Lungs.
Man, this movie look like it's gonna be really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing it, honestly. Alright, so we talked about that already. Let's see. I will talk about my big worry of the film. I have only one worry about this film, honestly. I am worried that they are going to do the same mistake they did for the DCEU, they're going to do for the DCU. And that is to rush a universe. I feel like DC, not just DC, but DC and other studios are obsessed, still to this day, obsessed with trying to create a universe. But they're not even taking the time like Marvel did. Excuse me. They're not taking the time. No, man, shut up. I ain't talking to you. Nosy. They're not taking the they're not taking the time to build up a universe. They want to jump to the finish line. They want to jump to Justice League. So my worry is that they are, because if you look through a trailer, you see multiple characters, multiple superheroes. I understand they trying to show that there is a universe already there. There is a bunch of heroes walking around or helping out when they can. But I'm worried that if we focus, I feel like the movie might focus too much on so it has so many characters to try to focus on that we don't get to really fully get to understand and care about the main characters. Because we have, if you go through the character list, there's Superman, Lois, Clark Kent is his own character himself. So Superman, Clark Kent, Lois Lane. We have his best friend, Jimmy Olsen. Let's see, we have Lex. Then you have other superheroes. You have the Green Lantern, Hawkeye, and Mr. Terrific. Terrific? Yeah. Whatever the hell his name is. They have those three other superhero characters. So my worry is that it's gonna be too much in one film. And it's the first film of the new DCEU. I'm saying first because like I know they still doing a season 2 of what is it called? With John Cena. What is that show called? I know someone's yelling at their phone right now. Like, you idiot! Is this show? Peacemaker. There you go. Peacemaker. And that's technically somehow connected. It's weird how they're gonna try to connect that show still, even though we saw the Justice League at the end of the show. Spoilers. We saw we saw the Justice League at the end of the show. So how is that going to connect with the rest of the DCU if we see the Justice League from the DCEU? I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm super curious. If they're gonna they could. I mean, to be honest, it's not that many Easter eggs of that specific Justice League except for the end. So maybe they just edit that out and then they just go edit the new Justice League in, or they just cut it out and never show that part again. I don't know. Who knows? That's not what we're talking about anyway. So about Superman. And I'm going to see this movie as soon as it come out, and I'm going to do a movie review about it. Because I am excited. Super excited. Let's see. The Superman have a rich history here in Cleveland, Ohio.